Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Reviews and Previews. We're back after the first midweek matches of the season, and it's thrown up some pretty weird results, all the top three winning in midweek. And at the weekend now, we'll have a look now actually. So November results are going to have to go all the way back. Burnley-Tottenham got postponed because it was very snowy, and it was very snowy at Man City and Leicester as well. You could hardly see the ball. So on Saturday, Arsenal v Newcastle will start there. Got Arsenal with a 2-0 win there at the weekend. Liverpool with a thrashing, and Man City. No, Man City won as well against West Ham. Chelsea and Man United drew as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sacked. Newcastle midweek got a draw, and the Man United game yesterday with Arsenal was a 3-2 thriller. Unfortunately, the wrong way for Arsenal. Everton and Liverpool. Everton got smashed in the Merseyside derby. A few other results. Chelsea got a win. Leicester got a draw in Southampton. All the good stuff. Right, we'll start with Arsenal and Newcastle. And I should have put my Wi-Fi on. I should have turned my Wi-Fi off. Jesus, this is what I've got to put up with. Oh dear. Here we go. Right. Arsenal won 2-0, Saka and Martinelli with the goals. Unfortunately, Saka went off injured and didn't play midweek. Well, he did. He didn't start midweek against Man United, and he came on and missed a few chances. We'll talk about that later. It was a 2-0 win for Arsenal. Played well enough. They weren't amazing in the first half. They turned it on in the second half. Newcastle never really looked like getting a proper good sighted goal. Shelvey had 3 shots on target from outside the box, but that's not really what you want to be doing. Ramsdale had a good save from him, to be fair, but yeah, it was pretty poor. Aubameyang missed a sitter. Yeah, Aubameyang missed a sitter. That was interesting. Dubravka was alright in goal. Pretty ordinary, nothing special, but I'd say better than Darlow. So yeah, Eddie Howe is in charge for Newcastle. Newcastle not looking too good still. Arsenal improved with this win, but as we're about to see in midweek, it didn't end well for them. But we'll go back to the 30th of November, where Newcastle got a draw with Norwich. And it started very badly for us as Kieran Clark decided to go and get sent off in 9 minutes after pulling back Timo Pukki. Probably saved a goal, but we had to defend with 10 men for the rest of the game. Then at Newcastle in the second half, after defending well, got a penalty and Wilson dispatched it. Quite lucky. Tim Krul almost saved it against his former club, but they'll take it. So it was 1-0, looking good, and then 80th minute, Timo Pukki scores a pretty stupendous volley when our defence was nowhere to be seen, but it was pretty unfortunate for Newcastle because I thought they played very well, to be fair. And with 11 men on the pitch, we really should have beaten Norwich, and we would have beaten Norwich with 11 men on the pitch because with St. Maximin, he was looking all right. I mean, Wilson didn't do too much else in the game apart from his penalty, but they were good. They did well pressing. Joe Linton played well again. So yeah, they did well, to be fair, the Newcastle players, but they just don't have that quite killer instinct. They couldn't really go for it, and unfortunately, one of their daft teammates, Kieran Clark, has let them down again. Individual errors is just why we're down in the bottom at the minute. 7 points. We're 6 points adrift. We're looking pretty hopeless at the minute. Doesn't look too good. Newcastle just need to somehow get a win this weekend because the fixtures coming up are not looking too good. But we'll go on to Arsenal v Man U, and oh god. I was happy in my fantasy team. We'll talk about that on Monday though, or Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll see. We'll talk about that. Ronaldo coming in with some juicy points, that's all I'll say. Cristiano Ronaldo got his 801st goal of his career. As Arsenal fell to defeat. It was a very interesting game at the start. Smith Rowe got a goal that was very controversial after David De Gea had gone down injured. He got stood on by his own player, so it had to be given because Martin Atkinson, the daft old man, did not blow his whistle, unfortunately for Man United, but I didn't care. Good little shot from Smith Rowe. Probably would have had De Gea scrambling anyway. But more the Man United players were furious, and then just as Arsenal looked like they're going to hold on to a half-time, Fernandes equalises, Arsenal sat in when they really shouldn't have. They should not have sat in. They should have gone for it. Gone in for the kill against Man United. This is where Arsenal struggle. They never really have that killer instinct to go and get them, but they just couldn't get that second goal that they needed to. And then after the second half, Ronaldo gets his goal, 52nd minute, but Odegaard responds 2 minutes afterwards. It's 2-2. It's going mad, and it's all going a bit mad. Then in the 70th minute, Martin Odegaard, who just scored, decides to be a hero again, tries to make a slide tackle on Fred, and catches him, and Fred's smart, puts his leg in the way, and it's a foul all day. Somehow the ref again didn't give it. Martin Atkinson, interesting decisions he's made that last night. Not sure where he got some of those decisions from, but he was interesting, very interesting, and yeah, Ronaldo dispatched the penalty. It was a clear pen. Then Arsenal could not get onto it. Aubameyang missed a few sitters. He missed one sitter, but he was offside, and then his shots were just poor and a bit tame, really. I was impressed by Gabriel Martinelli, actually. I thought he did very well. He sort of ran the show for Arsenal, I thought. He did all right. Saka, Lacazette couldn't do anything after they came on. Saka missed a chance after coming on. The defence looked quite solid until the first Man United goal. Then we just decided to we gave up a bit. After our Arsenal second goal, it looked like we were right back in it. But then after the Ronaldo penalty, we gave up again. So it seems whenever the opposing team score, we sort of give in a bit. But then when we do get a goal ourselves, we sort of start to go back up again. Because after Odegaard scored, it looked like Arsenal were the more likely, to be honest, in my opinion, because we were getting forward quite nicely. Probably could have been ahead ourselves. I think there was a few good chances that we missed. But yeah, that's the way the game goes. And unfortunately now we've stayed fifth, but everybody else closed in on us. If we'd have won that last night, with West Ham drawing as well, we would have gone into the top four, and Man United would have stayed behind us by a long way. But unfortunately now, Tottenham and Man United are within touching distance of us. So Arsenal got to improve there in terms of the killer instinct. Anyway, on to this week's fixtures. We've only got the weekend fixtures this time, luckily. So we're going to start at West Ham. I'm going to go West Ham 1, Chelsea 2. I'm going to go Newcastle 1, Burnley 1. I just can't see us winning. So I'm going to go Southampton 1, Brighton 1. No, actually, I'll go Southampton 2, Brighton 2. I think I'll be a 2-2 draw, actually. I'm going to go Wolves 0, Liverpool 3. Bit of a thrashing on the cards there. I'm going to go Watford 1, Man City 4. I think that's another thrashing there. I'm going to go Leeds 1, Brentford 0. Man United 2, Crystal Palace 1. Under Ralph Rangnick for his first game in charge. Michael Carrick left him actually yesterday after the game. I'm going to go Tottenham 3, Norwich 0. I'm going to go Aston Villa 2, Leicester 1. And on the Monday night, I'm going to go Everton 1, Arsenal 2. We cannot preview the Arsenal game in full, but we can do the Newcastle one, so we'll start there. And Eddie Howe's got a lot to do. We haven't got a win, still winless in 14 games. And yeah, it's going to be tough because Burnley are good. Burnley are right despite their place in the table, but they have been picking up points a bit more than us. And they just look a bit more sure. They've only won once in the Prem, but they have got 7 draws like us. Newcastle just need that one win to get their season going, but I think that it was Norwich. Norwich was the game to get their season going, and they couldn't do it. Brentford was also one of those games as well. We probably should have done it as well. There's so many points that we could have turned into wins this season. We could be out of trouble, but we just can't quite get the goals at the minute. We're just struggling. Luckily, Jamal Lascelles is back. Not sure if that's that good. And Richie, Clark, thank God, is out. So in terms of who I'll start, we're gonna go obviously Martin Dubravka in goal. Then I think Fab Shah, and I thought we looked better defending with a 4 against Norwich, so I think we'll stick to that 4. The Sales will come back in, probably. Jamal Lewis did alright, I thought keep him in, probably. We'll put Mankio in there as well. That's probably the back 3 I'd start. Then we'll probably have to go for a bit of a John Joe Shelby. I'd go for a Almiron and Willock. This is the time for those two to show up. And then we go Callum Wilson, Aaron St. Maximin, and Joe Linton, who has been playing well recently, to be fair to him. He did well against Norwich, man of the match. He did well. He played well. His pressing was good. He had to drop into midfield and did all right. so he wasn't exactly poor. He's doing all right. His efforts there. It's just his quality. He's a bit poor, but he's all right. He's all right. Newcastle just have to, this is a must win. Like, this is a must win game. If Newcastle lose this game, then I'm certified we're relegated, because our fixtures coming up read like Leicester, Man City, Man United, something like that. Chelsea. It's like not good. So we're done for basically. If we don't win this game, it's all over pretty much. So we're gonna have to somehow. Not sure how we're gonna get out of this one, but we're just gonna have to fight for the right to get that win. And Newcastle, it's just a must win. I don't know what else to say. We've got to win it. We just got to win. We just have to win. A draw's not really good enough. Draws are not good enough, as Hal says there. It's a must win. That's all that matters. I'm going to go 1-1 though, because I don't see us winning, unfortunately. 1-1, and yeah. Right, Arsenal. What should we start with them? Aubameyang. We'll start with Aubameyang. I think Aubameyang is so off form at the minute. It's painful to watch, because he is our best player. He is the best player, most gifted at the club at the minute. He's the best, most skillful. He's probably got the best finish from the club, but he's lost confidence at the minute. He just needs one goal to get back. But I think we should drop him. I think we should drop him for Everton. I don't think we will drop him, but I think we should, because Everton out of form at the minute, but it would be just like them to go and beat Arsenal, just be like Arsenal to go and let them beat us. But we can't let that happen. We need to get the 3 points here, to keep our top 4 hopes alive. If Arsenal get Europa League this season, it's right. Top 6 finish is good. Like, that's all right. But we want to be challenging for the top 4, because we know we can't compete with Chelsea, Man City, or Liverpool. That's a guarantee. But with Man United yesterday, we showed we could compete with them, and we need to stay with them and stay with them. Tottenham, West Ham. It's gonna be like a top 8 this season, where these top 8 teams are gonna fight for that. No, it's going to be 7, actually. Top 7, maybe, with Leicester if they start to get their act together. So Arsenal, for this game, I think Martinelli deserves another shot. I thought he did very well in the midweek. Smith Rowe looked a bit tired despite getting that controversial goal. He looked a bit tired, so he got brought off early. I thought Odegaard was a bit meh. I'd start Lacazette, to be honest, instead. I'd go for Lacazette up front with, I don't know, Lacazette with Odegaard in behind, with maybe Smith Rowe and Martinelli again. I don't know. Maybe not Odegaard. Get Saka back in, because Saka is very dangerous on his day. I thought El Neni was a weird option to pick, but I thought, whatever, really, it's alright. It wasn't like a bad decision, it was just a weird one. He played alright. And the back four's just not really changing at the minute. I think he's got to get Tierney in back, surely. Tavares has been playing well, but Tierney is the better player overall. So I think he should deserve to come back in, really, over this fixture run. And hopefully get some form back into his legs and get some minutes in. Salah's stormed clear again. Vardy's back up there, though, with Jota and Mane. Emmanuel Dennis from Watford. He's the cheapest player in fantasy football. He might be worth an option. Old Ronaldo's back up there with Rafinha and Antonio, who's not scored in loads of games. I might be looking to get him out in fantasy football, to be honest. Insight there, right there. Onto assists, Salah up there again with Trent. Robertson's down there with Kovacic. Dennis again. Dennis is just doing well for Watford at the minute, isn't he? Jesus up there as well. Onto the league, and the top 3 have really pulled away now. They're 7 points clear of anybody else. West Ham in 4th, just ahead of Arsenal, Tottenham and Man United. Wolves doing well as well, but I think Wolves will fall away. They've just drawn their last 2 0-0, so they will probably fall away. They've got Liverpool this week, so hopefully all the other teams will pull away from them. Leicester just got another win and a draw last 2 games, so they've improved a bit. Newcastle still sit on 7 points at the bottom, behind Norwich and Burnley. And it's going to be hard for them to get out of there, unfortunately. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'm not sure what Newcastle need to do. I'm not sure what Arsenal need to do. I do know. They need to start winning games. Arsenal have done that. They've done that well this season, but they just need to keep going, and Newcastle just need to get a win from anywhere. But, I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.